151st Kentucky Derby Initial Assessments. The post positions can be broken down into 3 segments of the field. Most are discounting the inside speed. Exceptions for some include the 4 and to a lesser extent, the 5. Then we got the 2 Japanese, of which the 7 is considered the most capable in this race. Next, there are plenty of pressers and closers in the middle, but the best known are on the outside, especially the 17 and 18. There are also 2 closers that don't have experience on the dirt, the 3 and 11. Of which the 3 is considered more able, but most are still discounting him for surface. But this argument is actually stronger against the 11, because the 3 has won on synthetic, which is more like dirt than turf, and some horses transition from synthetic to dirt without any effect. Plus, the 3 is considered more able. It's like this. 1. Citizen Bull, most writing him off to fade before second turn. 2. Neoquos, most writing him off for first or second, but some think he can show in exotics. 3. Final Gambit, ditto the 2 but with surface worries. Has the best closer ability of the inside, but unknown on dirt. 4. Rodriguez, capable of the distance but also has reputation of liking needing the lead or could become a pace follower. Hence, most figure him, if he's going to show, to be 3.4, but some say if he doesn't have lead he's going to run with the pack and not try to capture the lead. 5. American Promise, has experience at CD and early speed with ability pedigree for the distance but most question his ability. Of those who do not question his ability they are quite outspoken and think he can win. 6. Admire Daytona, being widely discounted due to UAB Derby win not so fast and the eyeball test, not as strong as 7 in pace. 7. Luxor Cafe, an American horse but Japanese ownership. Has his believers and looks phenomenal but data guys won't touch him. 8. Journalism, the fave and a strong fave for all good reasons but will still need a decent trip or could fail, same can be said for all the field. The 8 will be ubiquitously bet in all payout slots 1 to 4. 9. Burnham Square, impressive rising speed and class numbers and has pace to finish ITM but I don't see hardly anyone putting him on top. 10. Grande, has only run 3 races but that's really about the only negative. Can run the whole track. Getting mentioned as a contender ESP in exotics. 11. Flying Mohawk, turf horse and not considered a viable contender, lucky to be there. Unpopular choice. 12. East Avenue, the earliest speed horse in the middle, mostly discounted as a lead needer, unless he has a big lead. Some not writing him off because they think he can have a big lead on his best break, but still not a popular bet given unreliability and stamina concerns at this distance. 13. Publisher, a pace horse that is still a maiden but can run with the best of them especially in the final 3/8. Most think he has a chance with a good trip to Beaton but hardly anyone thinks he can win. 14. Teastastic, another pace horse but also capable of high figures, versatile and reliable but most question his ability to finish 1 to 2. Similar to the 9, 10, 13 in that the lean is to include in exotics not on top. 15. Render Judgment, long shot to come in the money. Lack of ability concerns, late entry. 16. Coal Battle, smart horse with a fighting spirit but most question ability to pay out here. Will need help but can exploit opportunities. 17. Sandman, second fave. Lots to like but some worries include gait problems and easily distracted. Has been able to win despite this due to raw power and late running style but against this field will need a clear trip in the last leg. Popular pick amongst general public. 18. Sovereignty, considered the best overall horse on the outside by handicapper community, third fave probably should be second fave. Broad strengths. 19. Chunko Gold, similar to 16 in that the horse is considered flexible and can exploit whoops but most question the talent level relative to others. 20. Owen Almighty, everyone writing off the 20 thinking he's going to fade too soon, and has a bad post, but has track experience at CD and could possibly be managed into staying a player all the way, my opinion, or to surface if he gets help. Kind of the running joke of the Derby though. Especially since the chance of rain has been discounted. I am noticing a lot of commonality in opinions that is a little scary, such as the overweight on 18 and 17 and near unanimosity on the 8. I also think the cappers on social media have elevated the 9 and 10. I do like them both but wanted them to be not so noticed. I also can't help but wonder if the trips will be open enough for those outsiders which historically aren't winners as much. For example, in 45 posts the 17 has never won. Considering the middle portion has some horses that are capable of overtaking the rail speed of the inside, then this could become an obstacle for the outside to pass the middle soon enough. I think the 17 and 18 will have to make their move sooner than they usually do, which is likely to cause some unpredictable bunching. If they waste too much track trying to get a clear lane, they might not be able to win. This is why I think it's important to cover all 3 segments on top so that you have a chance. Because it looks like everyone is discounting the inside so much that they aren't accounting for the possibility of bad trips that could keep the inside speed on top if it gets a big enough lead. By inside I mean 1 to 5. Still, the inside shouldn't be considered the most likely winner, but the way the inside is being tossed aside makes me worried. Suggest to watch the late action, to see if any late money arrives on the inside horses. I may provide one more update including my wagers for the race. If you enjoyed my content, please like and subscribe. I am a handicapper of horses and dogs, the parimutuel circuit with 40 years experience. Good day.